Hey guys, my name's Annie. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a haul/review for new fall candles for 2018 from Bath & Body Works. I have 6 candles that I am going to briefly talk about, and I also had my boyfriend do a blind sniff test with these candles, which he has never smelled, doesn't know anything about, just to mix it up and make things a little bit more fun. So let's get started. First candle that I'm talking about is Autumn. This candle is a staple. It is a classic. We see it every single year. I didn't end up picking it up last year because I was not a fan of any of the packaging for the candles last year. I thought they were very boring and just uninspiring. So I don't think I ended up buying any fall candles last year. I had pretty good stock left over from previous years. The packaging on this I think is gorgeous. I really am a fan of this specific collection. This is probably my favorite fall scent of all time. I think it's a perfect balance between being feminine and masculine. It is reminiscent of a cologne scent and a floral scent to me, but it meets somewhere in the middle. The scent notes are bright red gala apple, juicy fig, eucalyptus leaf, and fir balsam. You definitely smell the balsam and the apple. I would say that eucalyptus is much more of an undertone. You get just a little bit of that refreshing kind of nasal clearing experience. It's not as intense as like the stress relief candle. I think this is just really refreshing. Definitely feels naturey to me. Makes me think of walking through the woods, smelling some of those pines and the different elements in nature. And I think overall this is just a really nice atmospheric candle for the fall season.
I'm not going to be able to really articulate much. It smells very floral, kind of like a leafiness, I guess. It's not really, doesn't smell like fall. I know these are fall candles, but it smells.
So it doesn't smell like fall to you? So this is one of my quintessential fall candles.
Maybe some apple? It smells like potpourri.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Leafy potpourri. All right.
It's actually pretty good. What would you name it? Leafy potpourri?
Grandma's bathroom.
That's actually pretty good. This is Autumn.
It's just autumn. They've boiled it down into one.
And let me read you the scent notes.
We'll see if I agree or disagree.
Bright red gala apple.
I was going to say bright red's not a smell, but so it's apple. I said apple.
Apple. That's why I was happy that you knew that. Juicy fig.
I don't know what a fig smells
like. I don't know what a fig smells like either.
Yeah, figure that out.
Eucalyptus leaf.
Okay.
And fir balsam.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I can smell the little bit of the woodiness, but
you don't think it smells like fallish?
No.
Really?
Like I said, it smells more like potpourri to me.
But you got the leafiness of it, like.
Yeah, you can smell like a hint of it in it, but I don't think it's super pungent.
Next up, I have Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This is one of many bakery scents that have returned this year. I think the packaging for this collection is adorable. It's very whimsical. Now, I've said it before, I am not a fan of bakery scents, food scents. They smell too artificial to me, they're too in your face, and they usually tend to just kind of make me a little bit nauseous. This candle has been out in many years past, and I've always just kind of slid by it, never really had an interest in it, and when I smelled it this year, something about it to me clicked. It's not sickeningly sweet. It is a very buttery smell. And the sweet notes are more of an undertone, so it's not as just in your face sugary. The scent notes are maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. To me, it almost smells like buttered popcorn without the salty note. So if you're like me and you're not big on the bakery food scents, this might be one that you could take an interest in because it's not super intense and is a little bit more subdued than the normal candles that come out for those collections.
Alright, so this one smells more like foodish. It's going to sound weird, it almost smells like a cereal to me. Like that fake marshmallow cereal.
Like Lucky Charms?
Kind of like the Lucky Charms. Charms? For those, is that what the charms are? Marshmallows? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dairy smell. I don't know what else to say. It smells almost like a cinnamony cream. Vanilla. It's probably like some sort of like Hot chocolate fall edition. I don't know. Pumpkin pecan waffles. Okay, so the pecan was definitely the scent I was smelling.
Almost.
I don't smell any pumpkin whatsoever.
No, I agree. You don't smell pumpkin.
See, that's what I was saying. Like hot chocolate fall edition. I was thinking in my head, I'm like breakfast. It smells like breakfast, but the waffle, it's definitely the pecan is the strongest thing here.
I almost think the pecan is buttery.
Yes, I would say but maybe that's where they get the waffle flavor.
So let me read you the scent notes: maple syrup.
Okay.
Golden waffles.
Golden waffles just don't smell anything.
I agree. Pumpkin spice.
Don't smell it.
Brown sugar.
Yes.
I thought vanilla would be in here.
Yeah, I think it smelled very vanilla. Okay, hold on.
Next up I have Pumpkin Patch. This is one that we haven't seen in quite a few years. If I am correct, the last time we saw this fragrance was, I think, 3 falls ago, and it was one of the Halloween candles called Carved Jack-o'-lantern. At least that is what I have been told from some of the people in the candle community that I follow on Instagram. I had really high expectations for this candle, as I remember really liking it when it last was out. This candle didn't live up to the expectations that I had held it up to in my head. It was way too cinnamony. It just smells like sweet cinnamon pumpkin to me, but not as intense. I probably will still give this a burn. If you like the cloves and the cinnamon, you will like this scent. It just is not reminiscent enough of pumpkin to me. The scent notes are bright orange pumpkin, autumn spice blend, rich molasses. I think that clove that I'm smelling is going to be that molasses. Again, I love the packaging in this collection. You've got some pumpkins on here. You've got the orange wax. I think it's really nice.
Oh, that smells like immediately like Red Hots. Do you remember the candy Red Hots? Or like Big Red, the little fireball. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's cinnamon. It's probably pumpkin and cinnamon. Pumpkin cinnamon spice. I'm going to call it Campfire Pumpkin Edition.
Campfire?
I don't know. But it's like a red hot, so it's cinnamon. There's some spice in it. Pumpkin, yeah.
Do you think it smells pumpkin-y?
Not really, but it's...
Well, it's pumpkin patch.
I don't think I would call it... Okay, so I would assume for something that's called pumpkin patch, it would have a little bit more earthy tones to it. A little bit more woodsy, or not floral,
like dirt.
but...
It smells like dirt.
Smells like dirt. I want it to smell like graveyard dirt.
I would agree. So let me read you the scent notes. We've got bright orange pumpkin.
Bright orange pumpkin isn't a scent, it's a color.
They're trying to create a vision.
Okay.
Think about candle enthusiasts. Oh, you visualize. Reminiscent of a time in your life. Autumn spice blend.
Okay.
And rich molasses.
But cinnamon was, I guess maybe that's the allspice. That's probably what they're talking about with like the great orange pumpkin is probably code for allspice, which is like what
that's pumpkin pie spice.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that one I think is a little more, but I think the first.
But you don't really even smell pumpkin, really.
No. The first thing I smelled was, like I said, Red Hot. It made me think of immediately like Red Hot candy.
Next up, I have another one from the bakery collection. It is the Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow. I think this is my favorite packaging I saw out of all of them in that collection. You've got the gold detailing with the white pumpkin and the marshmallows and really cute fonts going on here. If you like marshmallow fireside or even like peppermint marshmallow or any of those like marshmallow candles that Bath & Body Works comes out with, you will love this candle. It's not a sweet, in-your-face candle, hence the reason why I like it. It's more subdued. You smell just a hint of those pumpkin spice notes and a good amount of the vanilla / marshmallow. This is one I will definitely burn in my kitchen. The scent notes read creamy vanilla, pumpkin spice, homemade marshmallow, and drizzled caramel. I don't get the caramel note in this, but definitely the vanilla, the marshmallow, with just the hint of that pumpkin spice going on.
Okay, so I can smell somewhat of a vanilla, and again another one of that, like I think I can smell like the pumpkin allspice or something. It's again like a little bit of a campfire-y, it's like toasted marshmallow. Let's go with that, because it's like I said, I don't know if it's just me, but like that when I say like Red Hots, like that cinnamony, it reminds me of almost like a little bit of a peppery or almost like a little bit of like a fiery kind of imitation.
Okay.
And that with the vanilla.
So See, I think that's different than I would ever associate. Because, like, campfire smell is almost, it's
woodsy
like
a little bit, or smoky.
Smoky.
For me, it does something different. This to me feels like they're trying to imitate something like a roasted marshmallow or something. That's my guess. Vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. Okay, so I wasn't too far off.
So the scent notes in this is creamy vanilla,
Okay.
pumpkin spice,
Okay.
homemade marshmallow, drizzled caramel.
Didn't smell the caramel at all.
I don't smell caramel either. So definitely vanilla, the spice, and a little bit of the marshmallow, the sweetness. Next up, I have leaves. This is another staple / classic that we get every year that I think everybody really likes. This is another one of my quintessential fall candles. It used to be my all-time favorite, but I think autumn has kind of taken its place for me. Just like autumn, I think this is a nice neutral between a floral feminine and a masculine cologne scent. To me, it's reminiscent of nature and some trees, walking through the woods. The scent notes are crisp red apple, golden nectar, warm clove spice. I think that clove spice really makes this candle. It isn't that cinnamon pumpkin smell that I was just talking about. It smells more authentic fall to me. I am more of a fan of clove over cinnamon smells, but it's not too sweet. And I think this is just such a good balance to creating that fall atmosphere again, just like the autumn candle.
See, this one smells like there's some sort of pumpkin in it. The fake pumpkin, not the pumpkin I'm looking for. But it smells more florally. So this one almost smells like a combination of the very first one, the autumn scent, which I don't agree with as an autumn scent, but I smell the autumn Bath and Body Works interpretation of what autumn is, and then a little bit more of that pumpkin-y allspice. Or I could be completely wrong. I don't think I'm completely wrong though.
What would you name this candle? Does it remind you of fall at all?
Yeah, this one I think reminds me more of fall than the other one, where the other one was Grandma's bathroom. This is probably like a stroll through the forest. Something stupid like that. Leaves. It's leaves.
Leaves.
So that makes me mad. I feel like that one should have been named Autumn. That one is more autumn smelling than the autumn one, and I don't think that smells at all like leaves. Like if you're like leaves, I'm thinking you smell leaves, I'm thinking dirt. Dirt, just like autumn is dirt, like this is like dirty dirt. But like this one I think smells more like what autumn would be than the other one would.
Crisp red apple.
Okay.
Golden nectar. Warm clove spice.
Clove spice. The minute you say clove spice, now I know because...
clove is different than the pumpkin pie.
100%, yeah, but when you say the clove spice, like when you have clove in something, especially if you have like a part, maybe you're cooking with clove, but like you get a little bit of the clove, it's like, oh my god, it like hits you like a brick.
Yes. And finally, caramel apple is the last candle I'm talking about. This is new for this year. I believe we haven't seen it for many years. As far as I have been keeping up on the candle scene at Bath and Body Works, I have not seen this candle. I was very pleasantly surprised by this. To me, it is the perfect balance between that apple and that caramel. I think it smells very authentic to what the actual food is like. And I think, again, if you don't like those bakery scents, you will be pleasantly surprised by this one.
This is like hardcore, like toffee butterscotch caramel smell. This is going to be like candy apple or something, but I don't smell like this is like okay, so I think this is what I was talking about with food things in general. I think food smells overpower most of anything else, so it's like I like more of the non-food aromas because I feel like you get a little bit more of the subtleties and the scents. Food one, it's like boom, hope you like butterscotch or caramel or something. The minute I know what food it is and I see the title, it will 100% click with me, but I'm kind of merging, I guess, them. But it does, it smells like butterscotch, caramel, like what are like those Werther's?
Oh, the butterscotch Werther's?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, literally, it smells like a hard candy. It smells like a caramel hard candy that you would put on and you would just suck on. That's it.
Okay.
Literally, that's it. Caramel apple. I said it was caramel apple. You cannot smell apple
I'm
at
shocked
all.
you don't get the apple because I think it is the perfect even distribution between the caramel and the apple.
No way. 100% disagree.
Wow.
because this smells just like caramel. That's all it smells like.
I smell both, and I was shocked because I was like, this is just going to smell like some fakey caramel, and then I smelled it, and I was like, wow. So a lot of people might be familiar with Cider Lane. Cider Lane has been out the past few years, which has got that kind of sweet candy apple scent to it. This is very similar, but I would say it's more sweet and less bitter, I would say, like the Cider Lane is. But this definitely right away reminded me of caramel apple with some of the peanuts on top of it. Like, I smell that
I can
right
even
away.
say maybe the peanuts I can smell, but I cannot smell anything about apple. I feel like an apple has a very crisp scent. Like, it's a very fresh.
Let me read the scent notes. Granny Smith apple slices, warm golden caramel,
Yep.
cinnamon vanilla cream. And it's like green apples too, like the Granny Smith. Like, that is what I smell.
Get yourself this candle. Leave a comment below what you smell.
Yeah. Do you agree? Do you smell apple in this candle?
I just smell caramel. So that was 6 candles that I've never smelled before, nor seen the packaging. Hopefully you found that enjoyable. I did to an extent. I don't like smelling coffee, and I had to do that, so don't make me do that again. If you enjoyed the content you saw, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to Beautiful Miss Annie's channel, leave a comment below. Notice that we're wearing the same shirts, a little bit awkward, a little bit fun. Do what you want with that. And make sure you check out some of our other videos for awesome and fun do-it-yourself content, candle reviews, kitchen, do-it-yourself lifestyle, beauty products, KonMari kitchens, whatever you want. Girl stuff, you guys like it. Not girl stuff, anybody stuff. You like doing things, we got it for you. Check it out. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye.